What's good, y'all? It's your boy Chief the OG back again with another Rich Before 30 podcast. Today we're continuing with Chapter 2 Action in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin Meredith. Last episode we spoke about knowing thyself and thinking big. How have you done with those over the past week? Have you gotten closer with your positive thoughts and your positive self? Have you began thinking bigger? In today's topics, we will focus on getting started, figuring out how you can maximize your time. What does it actually take to get things done? Not leaning on an outside source, and how to stimulate new ideas and out-of-the-box thoughts. We will now continue with Chapter 2 Action in the book Rich Before 30 by Gavin Meredith. If you're reading along, we're starting on page 77.
Try new things and meet new people. Always ask yourself, how can I do this better? It doesn't really matter what you know when you start. What matters most is what you learn once you get started. Real success comes to people who continually set higher standards for themselves and others. Success comes to people who look for more efficient ways to get things done. How much we think we can do determines how much we can actually do. And when you think you can do more, your mind will create a way. Ask yourself, how can I maximize my output? Although we don't care for people's negativity, always lend an open ear to a positive opinion. Someone's idea may create a spark in you that generates a new idea of your own. As a young, ignorant entrepreneur, I attended a couple of multi-level marketing seminars. The one thing I picked up was the seminar speakers sell the dream of wealth, cars, and travel. The only thing the speakers exclude is what it actually takes to get it done. Most of the people who attend the seminars do not and could not grasp the concepts which we have reviewed in this book. The simple idea that they are looking to an outside source, such as a public speaker, to lead them to happiness and riches, displays that they have completely no idea what it really takes. No one can lead you to happiness or riches. I am simply telling you the path in which you can take yourself. You are the only one in control of your happiness. If you haven't already cut off all your friends, it's okay to have some friends that have nothing to do with your business. These friends can stimulate new ideas and out-of-the-box thoughts. Make sure you always write down your ideas. Appreciate and go over your ideas. Some may be useless, some may be genius. Believe it can get done. How can you do more? How can you do more? Isn't it amazing how in a room full of people everyone can feel and see who's important and who is not? It's all a matter of thinking. You see someone's importance by how others treat them, also how they carry and treat themselves. The person who doesn't think that they are important may do things like avoid eye contact and be very shy. The more respect you have for yourself, the more respect others will have for you. Looking important helps you think important. You owe it to yourself to look your best. Like your work or whatever it is that you do for a living. It reflects well on you when you like what you do. Think of your ideas and dreams to be important. You are important. Your way to success lies completely in what you think about yourself. Even if you work a 9-to-5, think of your job to be important. This will help you carry yourself as important, and the tasks you carry out will also be important. You, in turn, will feel important. If need be, write down or look up some daily affirmations for yourself to recite. You can also write a hype-up paragraph. This hype-up paragraph will consist of all the things good about you that you would tell someone as if you were hyping up a friend. If needed, read these affirmations and positive notes about yourself daily. For example, I am great. I am the only one of me there will ever be. I and only I have the power to change my reality. I have done great things and I will accomplish more great things. I am capable of being richer than the richest person in the world. I can be the richest person ever to live. I love myself. My happiness is worth thinking positively at all costs. I will always think big. I can accomplish anything. Believe in your affirmations. Refer to them often.
Too many people sit and plan and plan and plan and they don't get anything done. It doesn't matter how you start. What matters most is getting started. If you never start on that dream, if you never take that first step towards getting going, you'll never get going. Or you just may get going a lot later from now, postponing your own dream. In the book, it's written in only 2 sentences. But that's what the podcast is for. It's here for me to reiterate these ideas. You learn once you get started. Once you get started, you practice. You go at it, you fail. You learn from your failures. If you don't begin, you'll never know. It doesn't matter how you get started. It just matters that you do get started, and start now. You can only gain success from setting a goal for yourself. From setting that goal and accomplishing the goal comes success. Just like goals, there are standards. You can set higher standards for yourself and for others. Success comes to people who look for more efficient ways to get things done. So back to what I said about just getting started. When you just get started, failure is a part of the learning process. In failing, you can search for more efficient ways to get things done so that you may find the success that you're looking for. How you think and whether or not you think you can actually do something determines whether or not you're capable of it. For instance, if on your list for the day you only have 2 or 3 goals, you may or may not be able to get through all 2 or 3 goals. But if you list 8 critical tasks for yourself, 8 tasks that you have to get done before the day's over, I bet you get a lot more done than just 3. Meaning that you should think bigger, plan bigger, make larger opportunity for yourself by thinking bigger. In a day where I think I can get 10 things done, or I have X amount of things written on my list, the closer I get to the higher number, the more I accomplish. If I start with just a couple things on my list, I might feel like if I do 1 or 2 of the 3 items on my list, I've accomplished a lot. But if you put more items on your plate, if you put more tasks for yourself to accomplish, then you're giving yourself more to do, and your mind will believe that you're capable of doing those things that you wrote down. The same applies to your life and business or whatever your dream is of success. Think big and accomplish big things. Set more goals for yourself in a day. And like I've said before, although we don't give a damn what anybody has to say, you can always lend an ear to a positive opinion. Friends and people who don't have anything to do with your business, or someone who has something positive or positive construction or constructive criticism, may help create a spark that gives you an idea of your own. From as soon as I could get my work permit at 16 years old, I wanted money. I was trying to hustle, get money any fucking way I could. This led me to searching for get money quick schemes and opportunities. I don't know if there are less pyramid schemes now, but I'm less prone to falling into one, that's for sure. The non-offensive phrase is multi-level marketing. When I was a senior in high school, I signed up with a multi-level marketing company called Verve. The company Verve entices a $100 join fee, where in return you get a pack of energy drinks and a promise of travel and a new car. All of this is only promised to you if you hit the sales quota and you get enough people to join. This is how a pyramid scheme works. If you don't get people to join, you're basically SOL. And you're stuck paying your money monthly. This was my first time getting into something like this. I was young and inexperienced. Also, being young, many of my friends and peers didn't have the money to purchase the product because the whole point was we were trying to get people who wanted to make money. So if you didn't have the money to make money, you couldn't join anyway. My next run-in with multi-level marketing was with the popular Amway. The company Amway sells almost every product you could think of. The issue with their company is you have to convince people to stop shopping at Walmart and Target or their local convenience store and shop online with Amway. I've always considered myself to be one of those people who could sell water to a whale or salt to a snail, but I was not prepared for the commitment and work that it would take to see success with something like Amway. In essence, most people have no idea what it's going to take to see success from a multi-level marketing business. Most people don't know what success takes at all. This is why in chapter 2 of my book on page 78, I clarify that no one can lead you to happiness and success. I can only tell you the path in which you can take yourself. Happiness is in your control. You're the only person who can make you happy. Set goals for yourself. Appreciate what you have, and you'll find your happiness. Appreciate all of your ideas. Go over your ideas. Some of them might be useless. Some of them might be genius. I mentioned it's crazy how you can be in a room full of people and you know who's important and who's not. You can tell by how people carry themselves and how others treat them. Someone of very little importance may be very shy and avoid eye contact. The more respect you have for yourself, the more respect others will have for you. Carry yourself as important, and others will believe you're important and also treat you as important. You owe it to yourself to look your best. Every time you don't look your best, you're literally putting out this image of yourself that you don't believe is the best version of yourself. The question comes how to stimulate new ideas and out-of-the-box thoughts. To answer that, I would say you have to like whatever it is that you do. Liking what you do for a living or for work reflects well on you. Think of everything you do to be of importance. Then every action will be of importance. Even if you work a 9 to 5, think of your job to be very important. When you think your daily tasks are important, you carry yourself as important. When you think your daily tasks are important, you carry yourself as important, and you in turn feel important. In the book, I suggest you should write down a hype up paragraph. Something or some things you would say, like if you were hyping up a friend. You know, oh, my friend's great, he's the best. Oh man, he does this, that, and this, like that, but for yourself. Also, you could write down daily affirmations or positive notes about yourself. I created an example paragraph for you in the book. In closing, you've got to believe in yourself. Believe in your affirmations. Believe in everything you do, and you will find success. If you haven't already, be sure to pick up a copy of my book, Rich Before 30 by Gavin Chief Meredith, available on Amazon. I'm Chief the OG. This is the Rich Before 30 podcast. See you next time.